laughter and remember fun times on the front porch. Rob and Dave always had the light on for fellowship and making memories. We will try and make you stay the best it can be. Yes, life is good. Sometimes life gets in the way. It's hard to smile on the front porch. But our friends remind us we are still here and care. Yes, life is good. Southern fried porch ass sitting on the front porch on a Friday night with our friends. Life is good.
Well, good Friday evening, and one more time, happy 4th of July to everybody out there. I'm Rob, that's Dave, and we're here with you on this 4th of July Friday night. How you doing this evening, Dave?
I'm all right. Just trying to get a couple things straightened out here.
Okay, well, get them straightened out. Hi there, Anthony. You had a crazy incident here on the 4th of July barbecue or family reunion. Hey, Miss Jen, what are you doing? Happy 4th of July to you, too. Well, we have all you folks tuning in with us tonight. There's a lot more on here than I thought there was going to be. Everybody be piling out, going to fireworks shows and still doing their cookouts and all that kind of stuff. And we're glad y'all are here with us. Well, we got a whole bunch of stuff happening. We got a great, big, beautiful tax bill signed today. I'm not going to talk about the knuckleheads and stuff like that. We're just going to celebrate it. Hey, Barry, how are you doing, sir? Oh, Janet done cooked earlier. I cooked earlier, too. We had hamburgers and potato salad and cabbage salad. It's like coleslaw. Anthony says, Robin Dave, what is the craziest incident you guys have ever experienced at a 4th of July barbecue or family reunion that hasn't involved alcohol? I don't rightly know. That's a lot of stuff wide open there, but most of mine would probably have involved some alcohol. I don't drink anymore, but of course I'm not as crazy as I used to be either there, Anthony. I'm pretty crazy, but not as crazy. Still just as good looking as I've always been, you know. Yeah. Come on, everybody. Y'all need to comment on how good looking Rob is tonight. You know, I threw that out there. I laid my feelings out there. Y'all need to come on and give me some feedback, some positive feedback. Perry. I think about the worst thing I've ever done in July involved a thong, cowboy boots, and the beach. And I think I actually did most of that sober. Thank you there, Jenny. See? Some people are born with good taste, others have to develop it. She was obviously born with it. Yeah, make me fix my shirt collar. Let's see here. We got, where's my news at? I ain't even got my news up yet. That's bad. Uh, we've got I didn't see that. Uh, Texas River flood leaves at least 13 dead and 20 children missing. Camp evacuated by helicopter. Nearly 3,000 residents without power. Its local funeral homes report being completely overwhelmed. My goodness. So we need some prayers for this. They were deployed in Texas on Friday after a devastating river flood killed more than a dozen people and swept away dozens of children at a local Christian camp. They've confirmed at least 13 people are dead, including adults and children. Attending Camp Mystic, at least 20 children remain missing. Had more than 750 attendees and is being evacuated via helicopter. Uh, Other nearby camps reported all children accounted for. Uh, that's just a straight up flood. Uh, Dave, I know you're right in the middle of stuff. Can you take a quick break? Let's bow our heads and pray for these folks
Okay.
and these children.
Father, we thank thee, Lord, that we have the honor it is to pray and the opportunity to pray. And Lord, mostly the access to pray. Father, we do pray for these that have suffered loss, these that are still missing, those recovering that have been rescued. And may you keep the everyone else out of harm's way during this tragedy, Lord. Protect the first responders, Lord, those flying the helicopters, those that are descending down to pick up people. It's a very dangerous operation, Lord. We ask you to put your arms around them. In Jesus' name we pray.
Dear Heavenly Father, let your comfort come down on these people. Comfort them as only as you can. Dear Heavenly Father, please let every one of these children be found safe. Somehow, some way, let your will be done in that. We pray for their safe return. We also pray for, like Dave said, the safety of the first responders going out and looking for them. Let's keep everybody safe. And dear Heavenly Father, please let there be some way that these can all be found safe. Be with the family of the ones that have lost. And we ask these things and thank you for these things. In Jesus' precious name, amen.
Amen.
All right. Sometimes you just have to lay it out there. I don't like saying, we need to pray. If we need to pray, then let's pray. So, heavy rain on Friday morning caused that river to rise nearly 30 feet, Dave, in 45 minutes. Dude, that is huge. That is huge. That river rose 30 feet in less than an hour, 45 minutes.
I don't know. And that may be true. There's actually other reports that it took 4 hours. So it was very fast. I don't know exactly, but it rose. And there's other reports that say 27 feet. So it may be in location. It was very fast,
Right.
though.
Yeah, even if it was, a little, any of those numbers are horrible, but it could have been where they were measuring it at too in different places, different locations and checking it like that too. So either way, man, that is awesome. That's awesome power and a lot of water in a very dangerous
Well,
situation.
it may have rose more after the initial
Yeah.
measurement.
My goodness. Governor Greg Abbott said the state is surging all available resources to respond to the flood. That includes water rescue teams, shelter centers, the National Guard, the Texas Department of Public Safety. The immediate priority is saving lives. Senator Ted Cruz posted on X that they are asking for prayers. My goodness. And there's no, you can't stop the rain. My goodness.
Well, this happens a lot, and in flatlands or areas where it's low, I'm certainly no expert or nothing like that, but it's almost like you need to have a watch for changes in weather because a lot of times people are sleeping and they just don't know what's happening before they realize it's too late.
Yeah. Yeah.
These low lying canal areas can become they can be over your head within minutes. And when you're talking about trying to gather up kids,
Yeah. My goodness. No, we're going to pray for their safe return.
it's horrible.
It is. And on 4th of July, too. That's just absolutely. Hmm. You know, Anthony, I love you. I love your point of view. It's totally at odds with mine, but I love it. And you're welcome to express it here anytime you want to. I don't agree with that. I don't agree with your statement there. I'll put it up. Uh, these events have been happening all of our lives. All of our lives. These things happen. You know. Yeah. The Earth is heating up. We just had our coldest winter ever down here. 18 inches of snow in South Georgia, dude. Come on, yeah, we've got global warming. But you are entitled to your opinion, and you're welcome to express it. Uh, also says Donald Trump has committed anything Texas needs in this. But how do you like? It would seem to me like up where you're at, Dave, it would be worse. Because that water gets running off those mountains, and it's usually specific areas where it's going to run through, and it gathers up speed so fast and volume so fast coming off those mountains. And I know water runs downhill, and technically it get down here. I wouldn't even know how to. We had the 100-year flood in our lifetime down here where it hit the plant and busted the dam on Lake Blackshear. But there's how would you even set up
It
that
depends
kind of
on where
water
you're at. Depends on where you're at.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter whether it's mountains or flatlands. I was out in Oklahoma City where they get a heavy rain, the whole city floods. It's just flat. The water just piles up, and you can't go nowhere. Maybe a little rise or something. Rossville Chattanooga is a bad flood prone area. Where I'm at, it's usually okay. But they built the Brainerd levee, and that helped. But there's still a lot of low-lying areas. Chickamauga is horrible. It's really low.
Yeah.
So Chickamauga can actually be cut off.
I think I've
It
seen
just
it that
depends on
way
where you're
once.
at. Huh?
I think I've seen it that way once or twice, where it was actually
Oh,
cut off.
It's been several times. I actually picked a guy up for work once, and I found one way in one time, and I said, I don't know if you're gonna get home, man. But it's bad. There's areas of Rossville, East Ridge that are bad.
Yes, Ross we flood all the time. Anthony, talk about you being close to the Cumberland River, Tennessee and Georgia.
No, not near me.
No,
Not the Cumberland. Chickamauga.
Tennessee River and Lake Chickamauga Lake. Uh, Sorry, I still at times feel like I'm up there, and I'm like, no, that's not where we're from, and I'm like, oh, I'm down here in South Georgia now. I need to stop.
I mean, Chattanooga they built Chattanooga up, and the dam system helped, obviously, but there are parts of buildings that are now underground because they had to build up the streets to get above all that.
Wow.
1973 or 4, right around in there, was the last really bad one. There's been some other ones, but that's the one where the Kmart flooded. It was up to the roof of the Kmart.
Whoa. I know when I was stationed up in Washington, they have a tour in Seattle, or they did at the time, were underground Seattle, and they had these massive mudslides that covered up a lot of the stores and stuff. And what they did was they just built them right, the new stores right on top of the old stores. So they had these accesses to go down underground where you could see the old storefronts and stuff like that that they dug
Yeah.
out and they dug their sewage systems through. That was pretty neat to do. So
I mean, Anthony, in my area, it's actually pretty good. I mean, there's always a little area here or there, but the levee system and the dam system really helps. It would have to be Noah's Ark kind of flooding to. I mean, at some point, everybody's going to be underwater, but it would have to be something like that. We're actually pretty good. There's areas, the low-lying areas know where they're at, but even areas of East Ridge have been built up now, and they've created areas for that water to go. And it's not too bad. And we've had a lot of rain this last.
hey, give me just a sec. I got to turn this air down. I'm burning up in here, dude. Give me just a sec.
All right.
Oh,
Well, we hope everybody's had a great day. We took a little drive. It's blue blazing hot, though. I'll tell you that. It's not good. So we altered some things this year. Uh, thank you, Broski Bear, and thank you for getting a Rumble channel and helping us out.
yeah.
That's a blessing. Thank you, others that have. We are probably about one off of what we need for the month for the chats, and we'll get there. So thank you. But I altered this year with my wife's health and everything. We rode around. We took a drive. We tried to go to an event. It absolutely was not going to work. We got her back in the car. I didn't even grill this year. It's just too bad up here. It's just not for me. We went and got something to eat and came home.
Dude, it was triple digits here today. It was 100 degrees. And then with the heat index, it was like 113.
Yeah, I made the executive decision. I'm not getting out in it. I told Lynn, I said, I'm not doing it.
That might account for why we have so many people on here tonight. Everybody's like, oh, screw that. I ain't getting out that heat.
People that were coming out of that event looked, I mean, just absolutely, and these are younger people, just absolutely beat. My sugar dropped quite a bit when I got there, and I said, there ain't no way. I told my son and his daughter they could go and walk through and sit in the car, and they're like, no, we're getting in the car. Let's go. It was miserable. You could not enjoy yourself.
Anthony, I've got central heating there in my place.
I don't. It's an older house. We just have window units.
You're down there in Florida. It was 98. With humidity index, it was 112. Yeah, it was 100 here today and 113 with the heat index. Dude, you can't get out, man. You can't survive that.
I'm not. I won't even pretend. I can't handle that kind of stuff no more. Mm-hmm. It's just too hard on me.
Yeah. Y'all make sure if y'all are getting out in that, you're staying hydrated, drink plenty of Gatorade, Powerade, water, everything you can get your hands on. Don't be like me and Dave, try to drink coffee and think we're going to hydrate.
My wife's brain and heart told her she wanted to go to that event. So I said, okay. They had a handicap parking area we were able to go to. It's got her closer. She went to the first place set up to sell food. Sit down, and had me buy her a water. Then I got her a Kona Ice, sugar-free. And she was ready to go back to the car. She realized how bad it was. Wasn't going to happen. This wasn't going to happen.
I hate that.
Her health is not back to where it was. She don't have that kind of strength. And Lord knows I didn't feel great. So we just altered.
Well, look, later on this month here when we go over to the Camilla, right here at the house, you know I got AC here, and I'll keep it cranked down as low as need to. And that event's going to be in the AC. How about that? So we'll keep her cool one way or the other. I hope she can get out and make it. I'm looking forward to seeing both of you guys down here.
Where we're at is one day at a time.
Absolutely.
One day at a time.
Now go ahead and talk about it a little bit while we're on that subject. Let me pull it up again. I want to keep putting this out for you guys because anybody down in this area that can make it, it would be wonderful if you could make it. If anybody wants to travel down to it, I think it'd be a fun trip for you. If you like these kind of things, if you like festivals and stuff like that, this is the Sawega Voag, Sawega Ag Fest. I keep wanting to say Voag. Sawega Ag Fest. It's going to kick off on Saturday, July 12th, with the parade, and from the ground up is going to be the theme for that. Sawega Ag Fest, Art Fest. Let's try that again. Sawega Ag Fest Art Show and Dinner will be at 7:30 p.m. that same night of Saturday, July the 12th. On Sunday, July the 13th, going to have the Sawega Ag Fest Bake Off. That'll be starting off at 3:30. Look, if y'all are coming out, you're going to have to buy some tokens. Because I'm going to tell you something. These Southern women know how to cook. You're going to want to try it. I guarantee you. Because if not, you're just going to be walking around slobbering and needing a napkin to wipe your jaws off with. On Thursday, July the 17th, they're going to have the Mitchell Baker Farmer Appreciation Dinner. That'll be at 7 o'clock. Hey, you farmers out there, thank y'all. And this is another way we can say thanks to all that you do, and we appreciate you. The contributions you make, not only to our dinner table, but to our lives here in the South and the Sawega area. Thank you very much. Saturday, July the 19th, they're going to have the Sawega Ag Fest Barbecue Chicken Cook-Off starting at 8 a.m. and the Sawega Ag Fest Festival kicking off at 10 a.m. It'll run from 10 a.m. till 4 p.m. Southern Fried Podcast is going to be there live. Hopefully, me and Dave both. We're aiming for it. We're shooting for it. We're going day by day, but at least I'll be there. You can come see the clickbait. On Saturday, July 26th, this is the week after that, they're going to wind things up with the Sawega Ag Fest beauty pageant. We got the baby and junior miss pageant starting at 2 p.m. and the Sawega Ag Fest teen and miss pageant starting at 6 p.m. We got 2 big weeks of events here. We really hope that all y'all come out and see us on July the 19th. Come by and check out the festival. These Southern festivals are a big deal, and they really bring the communities together, and we love them. So y'all make sure to come out and check it out. It's going to be a great time, guys.
Shout out to Miss Kim, Kim's Coffee Talk, Miss Beverly Boss in the Rumble side. Y'all are too kind.
Yes.
God bless you. And Barry, thank you for the information. We appreciate you. Thank you, Miss Kim, for bringing me up this morning. I had a ball. Your folks are awesome, and you're amazing. We appreciate you so very much and your kindness to the lowly Southern Fried. We're kind of this little new kid. We're still like a toddler, just learning to walk. But you're very, very kind. We appreciate that. And all you folks at Instagram, we recognize you. We see you over there. Thank you so much. Welcome to the party. Yeah.
Let's see. Anthony asked a question up here. Rob, this event that you guys do every year, do you guys ever have musical talent? Let me go ahead and correct that right off the bat. This is our first year out. This is our second summer. And last summer we were brand new. We're just now getting out, spreading our wings and hitting some of these festivals. This will actually only be the second festival we've been.
Well, actually third, but not officially. Because I did go and interview at the Greenhouse Festival here in Chickamauga.
Yeah.
And on that note, y'all pray for Greg Smith, Backwoods Cryptids. I had seen he post something about being homeless. Y'all pray for him. I don't know what's going on in his life. I just saw that. I want to check back on him. They've had a rough time the last few months. Not really sure what's going on. Hello, Miss Kay.
Yeah.
She's out of the podcast jail. That's
from
her in a while.
Well, happy 4th of July to you, Miss Kay.
We did have a great day. It was just so hot.
Yeah.
Let me tell you how my wife does me. So I take my wife back to we're over in a small town. I take her back by my granddaughter's with us. We went by and just paid our respects at her or one of her sisters who's passed grave. So the
Yeah.
wife, bless her heart, she texts a lot to me, so she can't talk real well. So she wanted to go to the other sisters at her mama's grave, and she said, "Go there." And she said, because when we got to her first sister's grave, I'd made a video there the last time. She said, "Get out and make a video." So, well, here I go. Okay. Boss says make a video. That's what we do. So then when I got back in the car, she said, "Let's go to the other graves, and you're going to make a video there too." She's got a director. She's like boss.
That's right.
She's like the editor-in-chief or something.
Hey, it's just like when she tells you pick your dirty underwear up out of the floor. You pick them up and go on. You say, "Yes, ma'am."
I don't do that, bro. Don't do that. God, I don't do that. Now, some socks every now and again might find themselves in the floor, but not underwear, man.
Well, when you pick up your dirty socks, she tells you to pick them up. You say, "Yes, ma'am."
I want to say, I'm a good husband. I can say that. I'm going to tell you how good a husband I am.
Yeah.
You know how I feel about feet.
Yeah.
My wife wanted me to help her put her sock on. It's like, oh, okay, I got it.
And you put her sock on with a smile. And then you probably asked her if she wanted some lotion on.
No. I don't even think that was a smile. I just think I did it. It's like,
Dang.
we're not going to go down that road, but I'm just saying, I ain't down with no feet now.
Dang. You put her sock on. You'd be happy.
I did put her sock on, but I wasn't doing the Toyota kick. I mean, I wasn't singing, wasn't singing a song.
Hey, while y'all are out there this evening, if you would give us a like, follow, or subscribe, we'd appreciate it. Our numbers are looking good. We're creeping up there more and more and more, and we are enjoying watching it grow. We don't necessarily do this for all the follows and stuff, but we do like to get them. Let us know if y'all are actually liking what we're doing. Seems like some people are. Of course, when you got clickbait like us too, how can you not come over here and tap in? And I'm gonna tell you something. Miss Kim over at Kim's Coffee Talk. When y'all pop in over and check her out, she is just a ray of sunshine in the mornings too. Huh?
She's awesome. She was singing this morning while I was on there, and I'm telling you, I thought, I can't, man. Her voice is so cool, pretty. I can't. Hey, Jake.
Yeah.
No issues this morning, Jake. I don't know. I know what he's talking about though.
Oh.
We didn't have any issues, but she's got this beautiful voice, and she's got like all the songs on the speed, she's calling them up. She's got all that set up. That's pretty cool. I like that.
Are you saying
you know what, Jake? That ain't our fault. That ain't our fault. We're running about 14, 15 different streams. This morning, I decided not to run it through StreamYard. I ran it through Rumble. Love Rumble. But for some reason, it didn't want to run off of Rumble. So we didn't. But that wasn't our fault.
Right. No.
We wasn't there, though. You're right. But it wasn't our fault.
No.
It's technology.
You techno wizards are out there. And they don't.
They probably wasn't anybody missed us, Jake, except you. That's a great platform, but it's we're like a bull in a china shop when we go to Twitch. I think I don't know. We have a few followers there. Thank y'all for following.
Yeah. So
and I see we're up because you're coming through Twitch. It's a great platform. It absolutely is. outstanding. Kick
Yeah.
as well. But this morning it was just one of those deals.
Yep.
It's July 28th. What is July 28th?
I'm not having anything set up that far out right here in front of me.
I mean, it's July 28th. What day is it on? Jake? Is that your birthday? I bet it's his birthday.
I don't know. We don't let it's his 32nd birthday. Man, we don't let old people like that on this show. Me and Dave ain't but like 29. You're way older than we are.
I'm almost double his age. My gosh.
Uh,
Crazy.
yeah, we could probably get you on here on 28. Let's see here. We had something that was another 4th of July thing we can celebrate today is the signing of the big beautiful tax bill. Big beautiful bill has been signed into law. So we will see. There's some people saying, "Oh, it's going to be a disaster." There's some people saying, "Oh, it's going to be great." Uh, if it works out like they want it to, I think it'll be absolutely great. If it doesn't, be interested to see what they do. You know, that's all we can do now is what we've been doing hadn't worked. So,
No, you're not doing that with Dean. What? What? You're firing us now?
yeah.
You're out of here. I love you, Jake.
Uh,
Having a holiday thrown me off all day, though. It felt like a Saturday all day.
yeah.
It really has thrown me off.
That's the way it works. This whole week I've just been off for some reason. But uh, oh, here was the other piece of news that I came across today. Okay, the El Salvadorian president, Nayib Bukele or whatever, uh, Bukele, however you say it, Bukele. I don't know how you say it. You know, that old Kilmar Abrego Garcia, the gang member, wife beater, whatever, that they had to have back in the country after he got deported. He was talking about how much weight that he had lost and how he'd been beaten repeatedly, lack of sleep, and all this other stuff. He's sleep deprived. Uh, uh, the president there from El Salvador released a video. They had the guy on tape and on film just about the whole time, apparently. He's seen in the video gardening, playing soccer, fishing, and enjoying other leisurely activities while imprisoned in his home country.
Cool.
Video appears at odds with Abrego Garcia's claims in legal filings that he was severely beaten, deprived of sleep, and psychologically tortured while detained. There was two different. Doesn't go into which one that these were. According to court documents, Abrego Garcia's physical condition deteriorated quickly upon arrival, and within 2 weeks, he lost roughly 31 pounds. That's a lot of weight to lose in 2 weeks, guys. But the El Salvadoran president pushed back against those claims on Thursday, claiming he actually put on weight and released video evidence to refute the claims of torture. Uh, Shows him in good spirits, playing chess and soccer, working out with fellow inmates. gardening, relaxing while watching widescreen TV in his cell. Uh, if he's been tortured, sleep deprived, and starved, why does he look so well in every picture? Why would he gain weight? Why are there no bruises or even dark circles under his eyes? So the man wasn't tortured, nor did he lose weight. In fact, photos show he gained weight while he was in detention. But then he had something to say here. It was like a shock. It was like an electric bolt went up my back. Dave, listen to this. And see if he hit the nail on the head with this, and if this doesn't scare the snot out of him. This is the way the world views us. It says, apparently, anything a criminal claims is accepted as truth by the mainstream media and the crumbling Western judiciary. Now, this is the president of El Salvador
El Salvador.
saying this about crumbling Western judiciary. This is how the world is seeing us, as crumbling. Do you believe, that, oh, man, that just makes me cringe. And to read that on our country celebration of our, the 4th of July, and to read something like that, dude, that's like a slap in the face. And, I cannot disagree with it. He's calling it like he sees it. And I hate to say it, but I can't disagree with it. We still live in the greatest country in the world. Don't get me wrong. We do. And I'm proud to be an American. But man, it's disheartening for the world to see us like that to me.
I saw this little girl. It was a blessing singing I'm proud to be an American. She's in a wheelchair. Just awesome voice. Just loved it. Saw that today. I followed her. I'm going to go back and catch some more of her singing. She's precious. I can't remember her name. I just ran across it and I was like, I got to follow her. Kids are awesome.
Yes, they are. Yes, they are.
Saw a lot of kids out today at the event, face painting and eating sweets and all that good stuff. What a kid should be doing.
Makes you wonder how they do it. My goodness. It was hot out there.
That's pretty good, Barry. That's really good. Barry's just a wordsmith tonight.
What do you say?
If you have to scratch that itch, use Twitch. That's pretty cool. I like it.
We mean podcast jail row. What am I going to go with podcast jail for? What else?
I don't know. I probably got Jake what Jake said. Thanks for the likes on the show, Miss Jennifer. And Catherine Sizemore. Thank you for the like. Appreciate that. Catherine Sizemore.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just rough getting out pumping gas.
Sure.
It was just, the touchy thing, it just burned you up. Horrible. I couldn't imagine somebody today. You are extra cool, broski. You got it going on. You're now getting with the program, dude. You got Rumble and the Tube. You are a dude.
Dude, what do you even need the tube for? Well, thank you, sir.
And thank y'all for
comments and stuff like that on Rumble. We appreciate those.
Absolutely, because you caused us to get our 20. And
Yeah.
I tell you what, for a small podcast like us to get that on day 4, y'all
Pretty
are
impressive,
awesome.
guys. Yes, y'all are.
We hit the 20. There's some streams that struggle with that. I'm trying to go around and help people, and we've got people helping us. Happy wife, happy life is the most beta thing I've ever heard. Oh Lord.
Oh, here we go. Oh, you women folk out there, put your fingers in your ears. She's fixing to go off. Yes, big beautiful bill did pass. Barry, it did. What is this little fat animal? What are you talking about?
It's a pug dancing on Rumble.
Oh. That's kind of weird. They have all kinds of little things over there.
I like to have that though. That's kind of cool. I like the little flashing light. I don't know why. I just like that.
The green siren.
I take green. It don't matter. Well, that's Rumble's color, so I like it. I think it's cool. No, it's a pug.
Could have been one of them little greased pigs that Leroy was trying to carry around in the square dance.
Greased pig.
Piglet. Yeah.
I wouldn't want to try to do that. That used to be a big thing at county fairs, the greased pig. You had to be in shape and fast.
In shape. I don't know about the in shape part, but you better have a grip.
Well, you can't. The pigs are fast. I mean, you can't.
I know.
You gotta have to run after them, or corner them, or something. But then you got how slippery they are. And pigs are pretty hard to hang on to. They're not the easiest thing anyway, even a piglet. And I dang sure don't want to get bit by one.
Well, the bites are really only bad from the boars. I mean, the sows don't feel good, but the boars got tusked on them. I'll light you up.
I don't do pigs. I just eat pigs. I've slopped the hogs, but I've never had really. That's just something I wasn't around that much. I mean, they had them, but I didn't get involved with that.
Amen, brother.
That's why broski. That's why Rumble rocks.
Yeah,
absolutely. And I can tell you, YT ain't gonna do that. They will never do that. In fact, Miss Kim was telling me this morning that she was on a platform, and right in the middle of the stream, they just cut them off. So they went to another stream, same kind of crap. That's how she ended up at Rumble. They just cut them off. They didn't like what they said. They wouldn't just strike them. They just shut them down. Like, whoa. Can you imagine that? Like,
what blue sky was it?
Boom. Do what?
It wasn't that blue in the air thing, was it?
No, TK. TK and Clap. They got that side of them too. The refugees. I hear the Tom Petty song "Refugee" playing in the background. That's what a lot of them became, refugees.
Oh Lord, that'd be amazing. That would be amazing to have that one played in the background now.
Somebody kicked you around. What he's talking about on there.
Around.
And I'll say this: for all you HOAs, this ain't vet night, but for all you HOAs that have some sort of problem with people putting the American flag up on their house, you can stick it.
Yeah,
that's an American. I don't care what you say. You can have your little HOA.
But we have a no flag policy. Shut up, Jack Lee.
My gosh. I get the whole keep your yard mode. I get not, keeping things fixed. That's okay. But when you say you can't fly the American flag, but it can't be bigger than a certain size, and it can only be on for one day or whatever. They told that veteran that one that was an HO. They told him to take it down. They were going to kick him out. Yes, broski. There's HOAs that don't like the American flag flying just any time. Like it's got to be certain days and only for certain hours of the day or something.
Broski, anywhere that they can yank down America, they'll do it. That is just the world that we live in anymore. And it's sad. It is absolutely sad and it's pitiful and disgusting. But that's where we are in this day and age. I hate it. Hate it. But that's where we're at. But you know what? It's not everybody, though. All right. One of the big things today that I have seen is, you got the left boycotting, trying to boycott the 4th of July. Okay? Just completely boycott it. But then you have the other half of the country that's feeling more patriotic than they have in a long, long time. They're getting out and they're celebrating. Dude, I mean, if you're that much against it, go somewhere else.
Well, some of them are just carrying flags of other nations down the street.
And go to those nations.
They got the Mexican flag is one of them. They've been rolling it down the streets.
Move to Mexico. If you think that that's where you want to be, move down there with the cartels and the riffraff and get right in where all that fentanyl's coming from and all that. Get right up in the middle of it. Go there. If you're not happy here, go there. You have the freedom to do that.
It's your party.
Broski says all I can tell you is get your money invested if it's not already.
Well, you got to have something to invest. That's all I'll say.
But
I have a very little bit anymore to do that with. But you're right.
Yep.
Hey, I paid gas prices were nice. The lowest I seen today was 247 or 236 something. I got it for 247.
What? My goodness. You got
That was in Tennessee.
Oh.
And two stations almost side by side. One had 262 and one had 247. And I watch these people getting gas at the 262, and I'm thinking, are you even looking? Like, that's quite a bit of difference, man.
Yeah, that's a lot of difference.
I mean, if you're talking a cent or two, okay, whatever. But 247 versus 262, that's, you start pumping, 10, 20 gallons in your car. That's a difference, man.
Yeah.
Crazy.
But that's
another event I've got is I'm in the club at a station, and they give me 5 cents off for being in the club, but then they kill me 5 cents because I use a debit card. My gosh, man!
What?
If you don't use cash, they hit you for 5 cents per gallon.
Yeah, I hate those. I generally won't even go there. The ones like that. Because who carries cash anymore? I mean, really. Who carries cash anymore? Most of us carry a card. And that's just the way it is.
Barry, what's your idea of a giant fish sandwich? I can also say I've never been in the mood for a giant fish sandwich. I have eaten the one at McDonald's, and I think I've eaten one at one other restaurant. It's okay. I'm not crazy about it, but that's cool though. But what's giant? Got this big fish sandwich.
Like a big old double decker filet sandwich. That'd be awesome. Big slice of cheese right in the middle of it, tartar sauce on it. My goodness. I like good
Thank
fish
you,
sandwich.
Broski. That's a good recommendation there for everybody. We could ask everybody else, what's wrong with you? Get that Rumble channel.
Yeah.
You could keep your other ones, but get that Rumble channel.
Yeah. Yeah. Y'all, Rumble's the way to go. I'm telling you. Oh.
And if you haven't emailed us your email, what's wrong with you? Send it to the Southern Fried Podcast at yahoo.com.
Yeah.
Second email is coming out this weekend.
It might just be a great old big howdy. You never know. It might be, hey, we'll be at your house in 2 days. Set up a spare bedroom. You know. We wouldn't do that to you much or often.
You know, there's a lot of people that's not on tonight, man. They took the 4th and took it off. I was going around looking at some lives. I was going to do comments in their shows. They're not on.
Well, between that and it being so hot, that's probably why we got so many on ours tonight. We stroking on. We've got all y'all here with us.
Oh, it's that way on YT as well. Yeah, I get it. It's holiday, but it's our regular show night. So, like, let's do it.
That's what I think about YT.
Oh, for Anthony, I was busy trying to fix a couple things, but he asked 4th of July crazy stuff, non-alcoholic, which I've never had any crazy alcoholic things or alcohol things on the 4th anyway. But we bought this. Jeremy was just a baby. I mean, like he was like big enough he could sit up and walk a little bit. And we were watching. Usually I would shoot off fireworks. But some friends of mine had went and bought a bunch. I think Cook was even involved. And they bought this cube thing. I don't even know what it was. So they're firing off all these rockets and stuff. And we had Jeremy sitting up on top of the car, on top of a blanket, just watching. He's pointing at the stuff and, what's going on. He's loving it, having a good time. Well, this cube would fire off like multiple rounds, like really fast. We'd never seen it before. The problem was when they lit it in the road, the first one that went off made it turn over, and it was aimed directly at my boy.
Oh, no.
I had to rescue him. He never got hit, but they were flying all around him. Everybody freaked out. I just grabbed him and hit the ground, man. They were hitting my car and everything else. I come up out of there, all the friends, they're like, Dave, we're sorry. We didn't know it was going to do that.
Yeah. Yes, Barry. Big pig sandwich with extra pig, please. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But yeah, you got y'all be careful tonight with the fireworks last night, tonight. Y'all be careful with them. Them youngins out there, they don't realize just how hot and how big those booms can be, and they don't think about it. Even younger teenagers, stuff like that, older kids, those of us that are 30, 40, and 50 years old, we don't think about just how much oomph those things can have. So y'all be careful out there. Keep all your fingers and toes. Make sure them youngins stay safe. Yes. Please. Please, please, please. Death, are your cats running scared yet from the fireworks? I can't even hear none.
It hasn't been too loud here yet. I'm hearing a few, but the heavy stuff has not happened yet.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's coming.
They've been doing it for a while here in Colquitt, but they're not even having fireworks in Colquitt tonight. They're waiting until the 11th. They call it Freedom Fest. So
I don't know, broski. I don't know
yeah,
what happened.
I've never
Idiots.
seen one tip either.
Not Cook. He wasn't actually lighting them up, but I'm pretty sure he was there.
I've never seen one tip over unless it was something uneven out there they set it on.
Well, it could just been they messed it up.
Yeah.
That has happened. I have had fireworks that went crazy, and all you did was light it, and you took all precautions. Sometimes they just do a bad job in the preparation. I mean, hey, there's some guy named whatever. He's working on the line, and he's had a bad day, and he's just half paying attention.
Yeah.
That's why you pack your own parachute. If you're gonna blame somebody when you die, you blame yourself. You pack your own parachute.
For me, that'd be my famous last words. Oh, don't worry, I packed it myself. The next thing you know, you hear splat. Crap goes everywhere.
If y'all were in an airplane and they said it's going to crash, we have a parachute for you. Could you make the jump?
Yes. Yep. I could do it. I wouldn't be happy about it, but I could do it. That parachute ride's going to be a lot easier on me than an airplane crash. Which way is your survival going to be higher? I mean, are you going to be more apt to survive a plane crash or a parachute jump?
It all depends. Maybe you've got a clearing and you can land it on a road or something. There's a lot of variables here.
Well, if it's coming down, and you've got a road that you can land on and there's a semi coming, because how are they going to get word to that semi? Oh, there's a breaker 19. This here's a rubber duck. Dude, you ain't going to believe this. But they face to land a plane right in front of you right now.
If I'm in a big enough plane, I'm not too worried about that 18-wheeler. He's going to lose.
No, he's not. No, he's not. Man, those things are put together with aluminum and spit. They're made to be light.
Not a jetliner.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not talking about a beer can plane.
Oh, you're talking
but that
about
would glide. I mean, if the engine, you could still glide it. Broski.
Unless Denzel Washington or I can't say his name. Tom Hanks. If Tom Hanks is flying or Denzel Washington, we'll be all right. I'll stay on the plane. He played Scully. No, I hadn't seen the movie Flight.
Let's see, there's other variables here. What if the parachute was packed wrong? You didn't pack it.
Would you rather take a chance on that parachute being packed wrong or you crash landing?
I'd have to think about it. I'm just being honest. I'm scared of heights, man.
I don't like heights either, but I'm gonna have to think about it very long.
I don't know. I'd have to have somebody help me, I think.
And I've heard comedians talk about this, and I've seen it in real life. Flying cross country from Atlanta to Minneapolis, St. Pauli to SeaTac in Washington State. Okay? This is pretty much all over land, right? And they tell you, in case of a water landing, your seat cushion can be used as a flotation device. I don't find that impressive, and I heard a comedian one time that explained that the best way I've ever heard it explained. He said, if you're going to want to impress me, you make a seat cushion that'll bounce my fat butt up out of a cornfield. I'm going to see it out there. Boing, 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 boing. Where's Rob going? I don't know. His seat ain't stopped bouncing yet. Who you on now? Flotation device. Ain't never gonna be overwater.
No, broski, I've never seen that movie.
Barry said the HOA is the reason why we left Britain and have a tea party.
Well,
Hey,
we
my
sure got
cold.
some Brit top people over here.
Yeah.
Oh,
Hey, my
let's create
cold.
an HOA,
Yeah.
the Homeowners Association,
Uh,
the Nazi party of our community. You will cut your grass today.
you will. It's my honey. That's why I couldn't be an HOA.
You will not pee off your back porch.
I will if I want to. If you don't want me to, you better get over here with a jar and hope I got good aim. Hey, run us a quick commercial. Let me go fill up my coffee cup. I'm gonna drop down. I'm about to pop anyway. I'll
All
be right
right,
back, sir.
we'll find something here. Be right back. Hey, Southern Fried fans and your Cornbread Nation. Well, yeah, that's right. We're going to advertise for Mammoth Nation. To all proud Americans, we call attention to these thoughts. Are you tired of woke corporations that don't align with your values? I know we are. Look no further than Mammoth Nation, the ultimate destination for patriots like you and me, and Rob and everybody else, including old crazy Uncle Jeb, who believe in putting America first. Here at the Southern Fried Podcast, we're proud to partner with Mammoth Nation because they share our unwavering commitment to faith, family, and yes, freedom. Just like us, Mammoth Nation believes in the power of the American spirit and the importance of preserving our great nation's heritage. When you join Mammoth Nation, you're not just getting access to amazing discounts on products and services, you're becoming a part of a community that stands against the forces trying to tear our country apart. From supporting veterans and first responders to promoting Christian values, Mammoth Nation is the go to platform for conservatives who want to make their voices heard. So, what are you waiting for? Join the Mammoth Nation movement today and start enjoying exclusive deals from businesses that share your America First values. Together, we can make America great again, one purchase at a time. Don't miss out on this opportunity to support a company that truly cares about our nation's future. Sign up for Mammoth Nation now and experience the difference of a community that puts America first. Use that QR code on the screen, folks, and that will take you right to the website where we also will be helped in your support of these values. We are customers of this great American company. Rob is a monthly supporter, and I am a lifetime member of Mammoth Nation. We're so appreciative of companies like this. Please be a supporter, not just for us, but for America. These companies need our support. We're patriots. Stand together with patriots. Take care, and God bless. Here at the Southern Fried Podcast, one of the blessed things we've been able to do is partner with the wonderful people at Animal Rescue Alliance, Inc., ARA. These folks are a no-kill shelter in Donaldsonville, Georgia. You see the contact info on the screen. And these folks would love to have you come adopt a dog or a cat. They have folks that come from all over the United States, not just the state of Georgia. They're great folks. It's been a wonderful partnership between Southern Fried Podcast and ARA. And we've been blessed to meet some of the folks that have adopted animals from ARA. Also, we've been able to encourage people to donate and volunteer. They encourage volunteers that are in the area, and they're just wonderful people. We'd love for you to contact them, meet them too, go on their website, see some of the animals, and we know you'll want to partner with them too by taking a dog or a cat to their forever home. Join with us, the Southern Fried Podcast, in support of this great work of the Animal Rescue Alliance, Inc., ARA. We know you'll be happy you did. I know we are. Hey, this is Dave with the Southern Fried Podcast. Recently, me and Rob
were able to go to Fresh Press Farms and do an interview, which we posted on all of our streams. We love these folks. They're amazing. And we are also customers of theirs. I've recently ordered my olive oil that we use in cooking to our home. We love that they're Georgia based. We love that they're the only olive producer in the state of Georgia. And we love that they're making jobs here for Georgians in South Georgia. We want you to become a part of their family and use their products. They are the makers of homegrown cold pressed cooking oils. Crafting oil like this means that they capture the best of the olive and the sunflower because they make that oil too. And they have other products that they have out there. It's an amazing company. They like to say freshness is never a question with Fresh Press Farms. They believe that what we put into our bodies should be minimally processed and actually improve our health and taste like the source. Locally produced and vertically integrated, they proudly grow, harvest, cold press, bottle, and distribute their oils in Georgia to ensure top-notch quality and a quick trip from Grove to Pranchy. Please go online and look up their website and order you some too. Support small business, support Georgia business, and we would appreciate it. Thank you so much for listening, and we'll see you soon.
And we're back. It's good to be back. Good to be here. Thankful for all of you breadheads for following the Southern Fried.
Sorry.
You are a blessing. Don't forget Patriot Mobile. Patriot Mobile. Use that promo code Cornbread. Hey, somebody did that today. Yeah.
Yes.
I love it. Our first official besides us coming on board with Patriot. Let it be a flood.
Thank you.
Yeah, whoever it was. God bless you. You're going to be happy you did that.
Yes.
Very cool. Did you get your coffee filled up?
Yes, I did. And I went to take a swallow on my way back in here. I was trying to hurry up and I about choked on it. I had a little bit come out my nose.
Well, that's kind of disgusting.
What? You ain't never had coffee, coughed or something? Has a little bit come out your nose, just a little bit. Of course, it smells good, so it'll be all right.
Yeah, Barry, we're going to have to pray you in a new phone.
Yes.
I think that's some of Michael's problems too. He just needs to have an upgrade.
Yes.
The UK is done. It's game over for them. I saw this video the other day. A couple of military guys walking among the people. And these were Brits talking, and they basically said, if we have to go to war, we're screwed. These two soldiers looked like they were over, I know they were well over 350 pounds.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So it was like, wow. Just tremendously out of shape for a soldier.
Wow.
General Patton would have had their hides. He didn't want no yellow bellies or fat bellies in his. And he'd have probably took the fat belly more than he would the yellow belly.
Oh, yeah.
I'll have no yellow, like they make cowards in my army. Probably army guys. Well, Navy, they laid up on that ship, you know.
Hey.
Cruising along.
I have seen pretty big feathers.
Have you seen those guys that march overseas? They like kick their leg up and smack their helmet. It's they, I don't know where they got their marching style, who introduced it, but dude, you got to be a Zelensky kind of stretchy, able to flex kind of dude that you could kick your leg up and hit your helmet. It makes a distinct sound when they do it. And
Yeah.
they have this jumping thing. I forget which country it was. I'm like, dude, I'd be wore out after like the first 5 minutes of marching like that. I'd be done.
Dude,
I mean, march is not fun, but there's an order to it. You know, left, right, left, right. You got to have that clickly clack. It's all got, and if
Yeah.
somebody's out of sequence, you hear it. It stands out like a sore thumb. And it's impressive when they all march by lockstep.
yeah.
But I can't imagine trying to march with the way this dude was marching. I ain't kidding you, man. Legs straight up in the air, hit his head more than once. Like, what the heck is that? And what guy can do that? Oh, we had a ball one time at this party. Now, this does involve alcohol. We messed with the guy so bad one night. We were playing a game and he didn't realize what we were doing. And we bet money that he could not kick his leg up and hit certain highs. And so what we told him was, we said, I bet you I can hold my hand out and I can kick my hand. He's like, no, you can't do that. Well, we did it, but he didn't realize the motion, you're actually dropping your hand a little bit. But he didn't pick up on that because he was 3 sheets or 4 to the wind. So we're like, well, we did it. He tries the rest of the night to kick his own hand. We finally told him he had to stop, man. He was about to kill the house. He's not gonna fall over a coffee table. Like, dude, it's not going to happen. Like, but he didn't realize. He said, I can't believe it. I'm in good shape. Why can't I do this? But he didn't realize what we were doing.
Oh, wow. You see, that's fun. Oh, man. I don't know if they had the heart for it. Apparently, they had the belly for it.
They had the belly.
Hey, guys, if y'all going to be on the East Coast down here between North Carolina down here in Georgia, y'all better be careful this weekend. Looks like we might get in our third named storm of the season. That'll be Chantel. Normally don't have that till early August, but they have one that's been forming out there in the Atlantic. They were concerned that it might form in the Gulf, but it's formed out over the Atlantic. And it looks like it's going to make a beeline from south of Charleston to up toward Myrtle Beach. Y'all be careful if y'all out there. Batten down the hatches. Looks like we might get a half inch off of this, but I will take it. As hot as it's been down here right here lately. It's supposed to cool off here tomorrow. If I saw the weather right. Let me pull that up too while I'm pulling here. Because that would be big for us. Because it's been hot. My goodness. When it hits 100 degrees down here with this humidity. Well, it's almost 9 o'clock at night tonight. And it's 86 degrees still. Oh my gosh. Man. Them guys, they ain't no way. What, pull that back. There ain't no guy way in heck. Them guys have even seen their wiener in a long time, dude. How do they even button their pants up? Oh my God.
They some chokers, man.
My goodness. Dude. Yeah, it's 80 there now. It's 86 here still, and it's right at 9 o'clock at night. Oh, it's quarter after 9. And it's still 86 degrees here. My goodness. That's just feels like 93. But tomorrow it's only supposed to be 90, so that's a 10-degree drop. That's As saying next Friday and Saturday is supposed to be in the 80s. Next Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So we'll take that. My goodness. Uh, y'all be careful in this heat. My gosh.
If only they had looked like this during the war.
Skinny, fat, skinny. You know why they had that, don't you? You know why they had this, don't you? Them skinny guys could step in behind that fat guy, and he'd take the shots, and then they could step out around him and shoot.
That dude can't even wear his helmet right.
What?
It's
Oh
it's
my God.
strap. It's coming around the bottom of his mouth.
Oh Lord have mercy. Oh no, Dave, no, we can't do it. Well, you know, could you imagine what military uniforms would look like if Zelensky actually designed them? I have a thought because Zelensky reminds me more of a Teletubby than anything. You know, would he have them out there dressed up like Teletubbies if Zelensky
Uh,
actually designed their uniform?
I'm not exactly sure what he would do. He's an odd bird.
Big Bird? No, he'd have to do a little bird.
Did you hear about the story of? I have a lot of questions. I don't know exactly what happened, but Caitlyn Jenner, much I say it like that, uh, friend who hit the back of the bumper and went off the 350-foot cliff to their death, driving
Oh,
a golf cart or something. It was in the news today.
yeah. I saw something about Caitlyn Jenner, but I saw Caitlyn Jenner and I was like, and didn't even look at it. Broski, come on, man. Hey, Broski said they looked like stripper outfits if Zelensky designed them. Tight black leather with some rips and tears. And then he added in maybe some lace.
Yeah, that guy likes to. He liked to shake his hips and back in the day.
What do you mean back in the day? Why do you think he came over to visit Biden so much? He likes to shake him to this day. Probably why he got kicked out of the White House.
A little shimmy shake and
Little shimmy shake. Yeah, it was like, ah. You can't do that
and
unless you're
and
wearing
and
a tie.
JD said, "What'd you just do? Was you twerking in the hallway, dude?" Well, we'll just throw you out of here.
Don't do it.
He said, "Well,
Yeah.
President Biden always liked it."
I was asking you not to do that. Daddy Joe liked it.
Him and Hunter twerking in the hallways, the White House, doing a bump.
That's where the coke came from that they could never figure out. That was right before they started twerking in the hallway. Oh, Lord have mercy.
Oh, maybe Corn Pop came in and joined them. I don't know.
Or Nancy Pelosi.
Big Mike. Big Mike
Yeah.
might have even showed up. I don't know. Just
Oh.
saying.
Adam Schiff tried to, but his head and his butt shook the same amount.
What the-
I put my hand up on your hip. When I dip, you dip, we dip. That is Zelensky's anthem. Oh, my Lord.
I bet he could kick his leg up and hit his head.
Oh, you're killing me tonight. You know that, right? Oh, because I get about 5,000 things going through my head when you say that, and I'm like, oh, I can't say any of that. Oh, oh. What was the news on Caitlyn Jenner? Oh, I can't find it. Knocked her friend's golf cart off the. There it is.
Yeah, 350 feet to the death.
It says it collided with a car before plummeting down a ravine.
Yeah,
It didn't say it was.
but what are they doing that close to the car? What, was they zipping in and out? Or we don't know. But they're dead.
That was on Wednesday morning. Collided with the bumper of a moving car. It's unclear if anyone else was harmed on the ATV. So the two people in the car were safe. You know what's scary though? You know, when you pull up stuff on anything now, they got to have an ad there, right? On everything, when you pull it up, there's an ad. So I pull up this thing on Caitlyn Jenner, and it's a commercial for Hims.
Okay, dude. We might get in trouble for this, but
Uh-oh.
hang on.
Let's do it. Let's get in trouble.
It's Indian soldiers. Indian.
Okay. Why we get in trouble for that? Oh, I just heard some fireworks go off.
There we go. Here we go. Watch this. Now they get higher than that. That's just the start. They kick up and hit their head, man. Look at them hats. That's a Zelensky march right there.
Oh my Lord. Those look like rooster combs, dude. Those are rooster combs.
It's
What?
like, what is that? I mean, like, wow.
Those are rooster comb hats that they're wearing. Wow. Dude. No, he didn't have his butt clenched, cheeks white, clenched white, tight enough for it to be Zelensky marching, I don't think.
They'd be wore out by the time they got to battle.
I bet they don't march into battle like that.
Oh, Miss Janet, the heavy artillery's come out.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm hearing them going off here. Uh, there's a flag manufacturer manufactures flags uh, with the United States 250th anniversary just a year away. This company is in Missouri and it's stitching its way into history. It's been manufacturing flags since 1951. Makes about 1,000 flags per day, with many destined for military funerals, government buildings, and patriotic front porches nationwide. This is kind of like our Christmas, the 4th of July is. Um, the company is the largest vertically integrated flag manufacturer in the United States, producing over 300,000 flags per year for federal agencies alone, including the U.S. Senate, the Department of Defense, and military bases around the world. Wow.
Thank you, Barry, for calling Patriot. Hope that works out for you if you decide to go that way. And Rob, you need to look at his comment right below that.
Very. She could have used a parachute.
No, Barry.
Oh, I'm on. That's over here on. Did you know that people are the fastest? Yes, I saw that. That's Broski. Where's Barry? Barry's on this one. Okay. If you snort coffee through your nose, is that the same as a neti pot? You give your sinuses a coffee enema. No, it's not the same. It's not. If it was possible to do it that way, I would. But no, it just doesn't work out very well. Although it did keep me jumping and hopping for a little while. Broski, amen to that. That flag flying in front of the White House today was majestic. We like that. But this company here, you think about it. That's we make federal government compliant flags. That means every single component is sourced in America, from the cotton seed to the dyed fabric.
Huh? Who are they?
Allied Materials. Allied Materials.
We've bought a lot of flags that were America for SCV and stuff. There's a couple of different companies that we've used, but American made, baby.
Yeah.
American.
Yeah. Hey, you guys at Allied Fabrics. Hey, salute. Thank you. My goodness. All right, here's a statistic for you. 150 million American flags are sold annually in the United States. 94% are manufactured in the USA. And that's where they need to be manufactured. Absolutely. He said, when other suppliers were hit by tariffs, we weren't. It was actually kind of fun to call our customers and say, today you're getting a call from an American manufacturer who makes American-made products with American raw materials. And speaking of which, this is, maybe we could reach out to them. I want to reach out to them. That's awesome. That would be absolutely all. Allied Materials. Let me write that down real quick. I'm going to reach out. I love supporting American businesses and American products and stuff like that. I absolutely love it. That's why one of the reasons why we support Mammoth Nation. We support Patriot Mobile. They're both good American companies. They support stuff that we believe in, that we go along with. And Allied Materials seems like they're going to ride along that path too. And wouldn't that be neat, Dave? If we had some contest in the future and for prizes, we could send them an American flag.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna reach out to them. That would be awesome. Uh, Broski said, looks like they're out of Kansas City, Missouri. Yep, Miss Jennifer. Now you go get some big booms. I still hear some firecrackers stuff going off out there, but it's not too bad down here now. Oh,
It's getting louder here. They're starting to pick up intensity.
I'm gonna see if I can't find us a U.S. flag manufacturer. I'm gonna reach out to the Allied Materials first, but I think that would be awesome to be able to give away for a prize if we had some contest on the show and be able to send the prize winners an American flag to hang up. That would be awesome. Mm. Broski says he's hearing a lot of fireworks right now too. Uh-oh, it's scaring Jenna's kitties. Yeah, it's on now. Uh, Broski likes that idea too. He said that'd be a great prize. Yeah, dude, that'd be
Rough and Flag Company is in Washington, Georgia. We've used them before many times.
rough and flag.
Yeah, I don't know their. I haven't dealt with them in a bit, but I have.
Is that rough and
They also make. They also make Confederate flags and stuff. So, Rough and Flag Company, Washington, Georgia.
I'm gonna write them down too. But I just think that would just be awesome.
We have to find the right price. They can be high.
Yeah, those flags can be high, but
A 3x5, if you're talking about a 3x5,
yeah,
depends on what it's made out of.
well,
They can be anywhere from 36 to 150 bucks.
yeah.
Roughing anyway.
See what we can do.
They've got some Trump 2028 flags. Well, that make a liberal mad.
Dude, we need to go someplace like L.A. and start hanging them up quietly on the down low. We don't want to be seen doing it.
There's a funny thing going on up here. Nobody knows exactly what it is, but a bunch of signs have showed up in Walker County. And it's obviously a dude, but he's apologizing to some girl. I guess he messed up, and he's like, they're at different intersections. And it says stuff like, I'm sorry, I messed up. Please forgive me. You know, and all these people up here trying to figure out, well, did he get the girl back? Did she forgive him, or did she tell him, take a hike? Well, apparently they're all over the county. He's in love. He's setting up them signs. But people are nosy. No, well, she said down there. Is it the same girl?
Or is it the Trump 28 sign flags? Trump
Oh,
28.
you know about the flag. Oh, okay.
Oh, broski. He said, go to Burger King, get a crown to wear, and walk around L.A. tacking up Trump 28 signs. That would be amazing. Dude, we'd have to have a police escort. And they might shoot us. That would be awesome.
You know how fast things go on the internet. All you'd have to do is put up a couple of 3 flags. And when somebody asks you what you're doing, what do you mean Trump 2028? Just tell them some crazy stuff like in 3 days, Trump's going to declare martial law and he's going to declare himself king since y'all have called him a king. And can you imagine how fast that would run across the
Oh man,
internet?
that'd be absolutely amazing. Trump would laugh. We'd get in trouble for that,
Oh,
but
yeah.
Trump would laugh about it. He would
He
laugh
would.
about it. We might
Y'all
get
called me
presidential
king
pardon.
long. Yeah, y'all called me king long enough. I might as well act like one. Let's go.
Yeah, that's right. We might could get presidential pardons for that.
The king is in the house.
King Dawn, Big Bad Dawn. Oh, Jen says BK has the Black Crown right now for How to Tame Your Dragons movie or Tame Your Dragon movie.
Ah,
Oh, we could. Ooh, Black Crown. Yeah. That way we could sneak out there at night and do it. Be like camouflage.
I like some Burger King, but that mascot they got's kind of creepy, dude. That little whatever he's called, I don't know. He's creepy.
The King.
Yeah, look at his face, creepy.
Oh yeah. That is pretty good.
Grossy.
There was like, do y'all remember the old McDonald's toys and characters they used to have? You remember Grimace? What the heck is Grimace? I never could figure that out. What is I mean, a big blue blob, purple blob?
Yeah, I don't know.
Does anybody know what Grimace actually was supposed to be? Or if he was supposed to be anything? Yes, he is. A big purple blob is all Grimace was. Because that thing was creepy too. I'll tell you another one that was creepy, but it was funny, was the Big Boy. If y'all been around long enough to eat at Big Boys, you know what I'm talking about. The fat kid on the front with his hand up in the air and stuff, his finger pointing up. He was kind of weird too, but that was, you always knew you were supposed to get some good food though. Johnny's Big Boy Restaurant. Oh.
Well, there was one restaurant on the rights to that, and that's why he died of death because they decided not to deal with that. Yeah, he is, Miss Jenna. He is creepy.
Broski said Grimace was originally conceived as a villain named Evil Grimace, a four-armed creature who stole milkshakes. However, he evolved into a more friendly character. Stealing milkshakes, boy, he's make babies cry. My gosh. He make grown men cry. You steal my milkshake this time of year, I jack slap you.
Very.
What
What a combination.
Barry. I just threw up a little. Oh my
And
God.
somewhere Steve just got excited. I hope
Probably
he's
about
okay.
Maxine Waters. Huh?
He hurt his back. I don't think he's done a live all week.
Broski is pretty
Well,
interesting.
Broski, what you don't know is that we have all kind of screens, and we do this all the time. Now you're figuring it out. We there is no universal spot for all chats, so we have to pull them in from different places. Most of them go through StreamYard, but not all.
I don't know how many David's got up right now, but I've got 6 streams and news and weather right now. So yeah, we got 50 zillion things going on. But
When people wonder what I'm looking at, that's what I'm looking at.
it's same
And
here.
just
I
checking
mean,
stream health and making sure, because every once in a while one of them will just crash out, and I'm trying
yeah,
to bring it back in, or somebody's
it'll go
asked a
to one
question.
stop. We'll stop and we need to refresh, and then we got to look for comments. So we missed some stuff along, but we try to keep between the two of us. I think we do a pretty good job of keeping on top of a lot of them.
And what's funny is that sometimes when you, in some of them, Facebook's real bad about it. You change anything that on my end, it kicks on the off the mute, and I'm getting two voices running through my headphones.
Oh yeah,
I'm getting a live stream and a slot delay stream. And then if I have a Rumble do that at the same time, it's chaos. It's like voices in my head, and I'm trying to figure out where that one is that kicked on. Nobody can hear it but me, but it drives me crazy.
yeah. I don't know if y'all can hear when I'm pulling up news. Sometimes it'll start to
Now,
put up voices and start talking and yakking. So, and you're like, shut up! I need to turn this off.
yakety yak yak.
Yeah. But does anybody else see the irony when I pulled up the Caitlyn Jenner story and it played an ad for Hims vitamins, HIMS, Hims.
That ain't no vitamin.
Uh,
Another version of the blue pill.
yeah. Finale of fireworks. Shoot. Yeah, you're gonna have fireworks all night. They just get started. It might be the big fireworks show.
And there'll be more tomorrow.
Yes. Well, they'll be going all weekend.
I didn't hear the big boomers. I don't guess Lake Winnie's did their heavy ones tonight. I guess it'll be tomorrow.
I bet there's going to be a lot of them tomorrow. I'm kind of glad Colquitt shifts theirs to a week out. They do a whole thing called Freedom Fest, and I think they want to celebrate the 4th for the whole week and then do it a week later, do the fireworks for the grand finale, which I think is fine. I just hope that we don't have any incidents tonight. That's kind of concerning. If you guys are out there and you'd go to these shows, y'all keep your eyes open, okay? You see something weird, call out. Call somebody. Don't keep it to yourselves.
What if it's Zelensky and some chaps?
Definitely call out for help. It says, I know, but wow, that was $1,000. I bet it was more than $1,000 for a finale. Unless you're talking about personal use. She also said some did theirs last weekend. That works too. Broski says the White House fireworks look cool. The White House is red, white, and blue right now. Looks great. You know, it's a very interesting time to be an American and be a patriot. You know, we got all kind of stuff happening, and it's pretty neat stuff. All right, where's that firing off from, Dave?
Do what?
Is that fireworks going off that I'm hearing?
It's all around me.
Dude, I could hear some of those. They were big, loud ones. Boom.
These are my neighbors. It's been getting heavier.
Wow.
I'm waiting for the mortars to go off. That's when I'll jump. I hope we're off the air by then. That makes me duck.
Wow. Well, I'll tell you what. Hey, this is a great time being American. I'm telling you. You know, this year thus far, after the previous 4, has just been absolutely amazing. And hey, we're proud Americans here on this show. And it seems like most everybody that watches this show are proud Americans. And look here, y'all, I'm gonna give y'all a big salute. Uh, yes, Janet, you are right. We love the U.S. Red, white, and blue. Look at her. She did that neat. Huh. Mm-mm-mm.
You're awesome.
Yes, all you guys are.
Are the cats all happy with all the booms going on?
My goodness, Dave, that's coming through loud. I love it. Rosie's proud American, and we are too, Bubba. Uh, Barry said they fired some fireworks off. My cat don't seem to be phased. Oh, Barry, that's just horrible. I don't know if I could put that up or not. I think
I kind of like it.
I'm
Boom.
doing it. What? YT, shame on you. Uh, Broski said White House fireworks show is here's something special right now. It's insane. I bet it is, Bubba. Let's see if we can do this. I wonder if we can let me see. Uh, I want to do that. See if we can do it. I hear them, Dave.
Yeah, the British are marching in. We're having to outflank them.
Uh, let's see if we can. We might get booted for this. I don't know.
Ugh.
I'm gonna try one, Dave. There we go. Look at that. Let them ring. Wow. There's some fireworks. Them genuine American too. Oh, did you see the USA? I wonder how much they spend on these, dude. Wow. Yeah, that is cool stuff, guys. Yeah, Broski, I thought I'd try to sneak it in there. This camera angle's not the best, but it's better than the one I have from the roof of my house. A happy 4th of July, guys. It really means a lot for us to be able to be on the show tonight. Have you guys with us? We got a pretty good crowd in here tonight. We are glad to see it. Hey guys, let's Michael's not in here tonight. Let's remember him in prayers. Let's remember Steve in some prayers too. Let's remember those children and folks that got washed away in the floods over in Texas today. Y'all keep them in your prayers. Pray for their safe return home, and please find a way for them to survive. And y'all, let's pray for our nation. Let's not forget that. It is important. Praying for our nation and our leaders is probably one of the most important things that we can do. Wow. Look at that, Dave. That is just amazing. Wow. Well, Dave, I wasn't meaning for the fireworks show to take up our talking. I figured we could talk while this thing here was going.
I had a phone call.
Oh, I'm sorry.
My granddaughter called me.
Oh, she having a good 4th of July too?
Yeah, she'll show me all of her swag.
Wow. I wonder how long that show keeps going.
Hey, Angry Conservative, happy Independence Day to you too, sir. Hope you're doing well. Folks, if you have not followed the Angry Conservative, make sure that you do.
Absolutely.
From the great state of Alabama, by way of Ohio, comes our friend, the Angry Conservative.
Dude, look at that. Wow. Dude, that was awesome. You're right, broski. You are absolutely right. You know, we can't get complacent. We definitely need to pray for our leaders. We need to pray for our country. We need to pray for everybody in it. You know, we need to pray.
That's awesome, Angry. I'm glad it was somebody that's been with you a long time. He gave away a free year of Rumble Premium to someone that's a follower. That's awesome, man. That's a heck of a gift.
That is.
You're an awesome dude. We just got to get you to switch over to the right football team.
Yeah, no doubt.
Nah, he's awesome. I love his show. He's angry, but he's an angry conservative because he's not happy with the direction the country's been going. So he's fighting the good fight to educate people every day.
Yes.
Every day.
We can hear them over at your place now, Dave. They're getting louder, and more of them sounds like.
Well, they'll probably go on to 11 o'clock or later. was up on the lake one time, and the rangers told all the campers they couldn't fire fireworks. So they figured out what to do. It was only one ranger. So while he was on one side of the lake telling them to stop, the other side would start. Then he'd go to the other side, tell them to stop, we'd start. Went like that all night long. What's he gonna do? Tell every camper to get out? We said it's the 4th of July, dude. Well, we have rules. Well, okay, we're breaking them.
Yeah.
We're gonna kick us all out. We fired them over the lake. We made it safe.
Yeah. We were trying to hit the other side to make them stop. That's what you tell him. Hey, we was trying to get them to stop over there. We figured a few rounds over there, show them how dangerous it was. Well, did it work? No, they just shot some back. Oh,
it's cool to do over the water, get all the reflections off the water. That's cool.
Yeah.
I like that.
I used to be real bad about lighting bottle rockets and throwing them by hand up into the air. And, sometimes you get the good launch and sometimes you don't. But we was down at the lake one time on a certain lake down in Florida, and I threw one up in the air and it kind of arced. And it was pointing at the water when finally the bottle rocket, lit off. And it shot straight down into the water. And went, boom, it still went off. And it made a big light in the water. I thought, well, that's cool as heck. So that's the way I started trying to do it. Just so I could see that big flash light.
I've seen that once.
Well, y'all, we about 5 minutes out. I'm worn out. What about you, Dave? Yes, Angry Conservative is on the Rumble channel.
Yes, Rumble. It's
Angry Conservative 1981. Here, let me put
he brings it. He shows a lot of different kinds of stuff. Good night to you, Miss Jen.
Good night, Jen.
Everybody have a great night. Get some rest. Enjoy your Saturday.
Broski,
that's
cool. Him right there. Angry Conservative 1981.
We made it tonight, brother.
Yes.
Friends of ours from all over Rumble have brought us home tonight. From Miss Kim to Killer Carl, others, our chatters. We made the 20 tonight.
All right. Hey, thank you guys. Thank you so much. Hey, y'all give us a like and a follow also while you're out there, or subscribe or whatever. We appreciate it. And happy 4th of July to you guys. Y'all keep your fingers attached. Have fun this weekend. Eat plenty of barbecue and cookout food and tater chips and enjoy yourselves this weekend. We love you guys. We thank you so much for your support.
Yes, Angry, you're awesome, and I'm sure you've made it. I was glad that I was able to come over and give you some chats or the first day. And thank y'all. You and Cindy and others helped us too. So all hands on deck. We're helping each other, and we appreciate it. It's a new rule that Rumble has, folks, and so that's why we're focused on it. But we got it.
I'll get over and give you some anyway. You probably don't need it, but I'll jump over and give you some love too.
Roman Candle Wars is rough there, broski.
Yes. Bottle Rocket Wars were great. I don't know about the Roman Candle Wars. And you hit somebody in the head with one of them, you'll burn their hair off. Well, not mine, but
I saw a drunk stick one down his pants and fire him off out of his pants. Problem was it shifted.
Ooh. Ooh.
Kind of lit him up.
Well, I hear stuff hitting my window out here. I might better go out there and look and see what the heck's going on. That sounds like a bug or a bat, though.
Might be Bigfoot.
Might be. You never know. Sasquatch. All right. Well, Dave, you got anything else tonight?
No, sir.
Hey, love you guys. We thank y'all so much for all the support. I want to give y'all a great big salute and happy 4th of July. Love you. We'll see y'all later on this weekend. Hey, have a great night. Y'all be safe. Please do. Pray for our country. And like we've been saying all night, let's do it. And I'm still babbling because I'm looking for my song. There it is. All right. Y'all have a good night.